Yes, you are first, JJ man. How you doing? Hope you're doing pretty good. Yes, you are second. Okay. Let's see. I think I'll swap out dual swords. Hey Cram, good to see you too. Copium? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I'll play some Axe again. Hey Golden Seed, pretty nice to still find appreciation. Yeah, Neo 3 is a lot of fun. I do like the game a lot. I like the Foundation significantly. Hey Sharksu. Okay, the question is, what ninja weapon will I play? I'll continue Talons. I want to work in more Talons play. I think Kusarigama. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Been meaning to ask, what in your build has been giving you so much life recovery? Good question. If you haven't seen my video, I've actually put out a video some time ago, probably within the last week or so, where I kind of go over details about this. So I'll give you the short version for that now. It really boils down to like 2 or 3 things. The life recovery, so here, let's get to it. So I have about 36 life recovery and Amrita absorption, which is nice, but that's not what's giving me so much life back on its own. What that paired with, there's one thing I gotta pair it with to make it connect. Gain Amrita strong attack. The value, it's 18. The value itself doesn't matter. It's just you just need the trigger basically. So 1 or 1,000,000, it's fine. Because all this does is it just causes Amrita orbs to come out of the opponent. So as long as you have just any amount of Amrita strong attack, you're in good shape. So if I perform strong attacks, then in ninja style, I will absorb Amrita. Or just generate Amrita to absorb, which helps me get my life back. Some attacks have multiple hits, so then if they're multi-hit things, and if they're strong attacks, then I get a lot more Amrita. With Samurai style, this is magnified even further. Samurai style, I have gain Amrita Arts Proficiency Attack. This comes from the skill Invigorating Arts right here. So not only do I have gain Amrita Strong Attack, but I have Invigorating Arts. So during Arts Proficiency, I hit a lot with strong attacks and martial arts, so I generate so much Amrita, it's a ridiculous amount of life I'll get back, which helps a bunch. Hey Chris, good to see you. Hey Madoka, how you doing? So yeah, that's what's going on. Guys, I've tried that as well. That one is good, and that'll probably be the one I'll eventually switch over to. But, let me see, you're talking about Arts Proficiency Life Siphon. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but Invigorating Arts basically is just easier to work with. Because I just tinker with my gear a little bit. This one will probably outperform Invigorating Arts in like the DLCs though. Because this one is scales in proportion, whereas the other ones are just fixed values in terms of health regeneration. So it might change. Okay, oh, let me check. Alright, time to do just my usual warm-up. Then I'll go from there. The aerial combos are so fun, you know, stance switching mid-air and different moves into the other. Yeah, it's fun. Bro, Axe does so much key damage. I'm also using a hammer, which does not help. trying to soul devour that. That's a shame. I'm not experiencing much of a challenge with hammer since I know how to use it so well. Might need to reduce my damage. So much. What? Yeah, I think I might want to swap out my hammer for an axe. I'm just shredding so much ki because I know what to do with it. Like, it's just, it's, I'm doing too much ki damage. So enemies can't handle it. I'll try something else instead of axe, because I'm very comfortable with it. I think I need to go to switch cleave. I need weapons where I'm not comfortable. I'm so comfortable with axe. I can autopilot it a little too much. And then put hammer in my hands. Oh, that's just even more devastating. Dude, that is ridiculous. Yeah, okay. I need to find a... I need to find something different. I know axe way too much. There's no real challenge for me right now. So... let me get an axe rather than a hammer, and then go from there. Counter's hammer. I just need like an axe that's not this ridiculous. Okay, so I think I'm gonna discard axe, as crazy as it is, because I can autopilot with it. Let's see, what other weapons? I'm not that involved when I play axe, so it's not fun. Let's see. I'll go to Adachi. Level 1 axe challenge? I could. Just, yeah, not the biggest of deals. Okay. For me. Level 1 Odachi challenge? I mean, I could, I suppose. Adachi is one of my favorites, all jokes aside. I enjoy it too. There's some things with certain weapons that will just like bore me. So right now hammer is just too powerful for me with how I use it. I actually feel like I got to play with the Adachi, so that's kind of fun. That's more fun, it's more involved. I wish some of the weapons had more abilities, just seems like some are lacking, and hopefully DLC changes that. I hope so too. I really do hope so. Alright, this is better. Damn. Yeah, this is better. Oh, this is better though. Need to get more of my speed going. cooler. Cool. That was a bit better. That was more fun. Hiradachi is fun. Bye-bye. Big bomb. That was more fun. Too bad my living artifact didn't connect. Wait, did I get any axes? Got a 158. I just need any divine axe. Any divine axe will do. Low attack damage. It's pretty crazy. Let's try this one. Good job soaring foul. We're getting a DLC eventually. Oops. Yeah, DLC it's speculated in September. By the end of September, I think is what they said. But still, that's really a long way. would work. Sword with pistol? Yeah, that's what Tagaski has. It sounds cool. Right. I imagine it could be a ninjutsu. Like, I don't know if it'll be a whole thing. Could be neat though. Oops, that was my bad. What am I missing? Yeah, I just don't have a good flow with Spear and Odachi. No! Yeah, I have a bad feel with these two weapons. Hey Ricardo, how are you? Yep. Oh, that was so cool, it works. Dude, university comes first. It's cool. Good to see you. How are you? I've been playing Neo 3 lately. I've beaten it at release and didn't play it for some time because of university. Yeah. That's cool, that's cool. How's university going? What are you doing at university? What are you studying for? Damn it! Yep, Spirodachi is my weak point. Okay, good. Got something to work on. Oh, let's get good with it. You're a physicist, you've been working on a project with the group, but it's been rough. Oof. I hope you get some free time now. Dang, okay. Damn it, greed. I'm not mixing in running attacks. Damn it! Yep, let me try using more running attacks. I think that can help. I can't fit in skills in between that easily. I've already posted some feedback on the changes, but I don't know if Team Ninja's even listening to us anymore since they're already working on Wolong 2. I don't know either. I still give them my feedback anyway because it's at least the one thing I can do. I got a question for you. What are the odds a Dragon Ninja or Raven Ninja will be in the first DLC? I don't know. I got no idea. Enjoyer. I'm doing alright, dude. Just learning Spear and Odachi together. It's strange. I'll catch up to chat as soon as I can. But I can target her? Oh. butterfingered that. I didn't want to pause the speed, so... Yeah, okay, my fault. Neo 3 is really good, but I think there's some oversights in terms of how skills are managed. Too much overlapping, there's a need for more inputs, and it's not even that hard for them to change. Yeah, I'm there with you too. It'd be pretty nice. I'm so glad I got this game on disc in light of recent news. I know. Oh, PlayStation not gonna create physical copies? I'm like, okay, well, that's not uncomfortable at all, given that their contract with some, apparently, Studio Canal ended, and then they just deleted a bunch of things that people bought. I'm like, okay, I will, this is what happened, this is the risk for getting something digital, I'm not gonna take that risk, so, bye. I'm not gonna, like, shell out money for it. I'm so yeah, also just made it to Act 3, congrats, very nice. Oops. Have I experimented with volitional summoning? That's the one with the guardian spirit, right? I think I have. I don't like it. Do the thing, please. Does this game have a post-game boss selection mechanic? No, it doesn't. That'll probably happen with DLCs, with like the their equivalent of the Underworld. This is just like a boss gauntlet. Yes, there's level sync.
きだな。国松様の知性は変わらぬよ。やっは
No! Damn it! Dude, with the artifacts. Take a dull disc, look online, and do something to make it possible to run games on it. Yeah, that's gonna require a lot of work to the individual, but I guess maybe Second Market stuff will deal with it. Alright, see you later, Xenomorph. Damn it! Oh. The price that I pay for playing too fast. Goes off. Spirodopsy's weak for me.
我こそは武家の棟梁なり。
Whoa, easy there. Dude, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take a breather from this mission. I keep screwing up some basic things. Okay. Let's see if I got a weaker axe at least. The deflect simulator? This ain't no deflect simulator. What you talking about? DLC gonna be a breath of fresh air? Yeah, I need that breath of fresh air. Max Shadow Self stock? I guess that seems rare, but I don't use Shadow Self. I can still lock it, I suppose. Max Poison Mist stock? I'm good. Great Scampus form charge. Cool. You mean the same way Wolong was in Deflect Simulator? No. You haven't, Brigitte, you haven't seen any of my Deflect stuff, have you? I'm guessing no. I'm gonna guess a big no. Oh my god, okay, I'm just rough. I'm just rusty right now. Yeah, you haven't seen most of my stuff, your streams are at American hours. So you're not even aware of Deflect stuff, huh? Changes everything, I'll tell you. At least for me. Anyway. Oh my god, I can't even time it. Enlighten me? Yeah. Basically, it's a simple thing. It's simple in concept, hard to actually pull off. But the idea is basically during a deflect you move, because you can do that normally with a deflect. The direction that you deflect in makes a difference in terms of whether you can avoid follow-up attacks. I am rough. Oh my god. I'll try to show you certain attacks. So Demon of Pride has one noticeable one that I'll try to get him. I'll try to bait him to do. Come on, let's go. This attack. It's 2 hits, right? It's a 1-2, and usually the reaction to that is deflect twice. But if I deflect step it, I'll be in good shape. God damn. So certain attacks have certain hitboxes, right? And normally we can feel like we just have to deflect everything. And it can feel like the deflect simulator, the deflect slop stuff. Which is absolutely true in that realm, where it's just like, oh no, all I can do is just deflect. So I face that problem too, and then I try to think of like, well, hey, what can I do about this so that it's more fun? Because I don't want to just like deflect everything, that gets boring. And so when it comes to the deflect skill itself, if I scroll down, which I understand you can't see, and I'll get that situated for you. If you look at this last sentence on the right hand side for deflect, you can also move while deflecting with the left stick. I'm taking advantage of that now. And what that allows me to do is basically during a deflect, or while deflecting, I move to the side, either forwards, to the left, or to the right, backwards, just in some direction. And what that can help me do is avoid certain attacks. So Demon of Pride has that attack where he like goes back and then does a quick 1-2. So normally I'm used to, hey, I just deflect both hits. But that's kind of forces me to deflect. And I'm okay with deflecting every so often, but not all the time. It gets boring. So with the deflect step, what I realized is that if I can deflect step in a certain direction, depending on the enemy's move, I can avoid a certain attack. I have a lot of breathing room. And so what will happen then is, hey, I have some free time. I might as well do attacks. So I've pulled it off against many enemies, and it's very handy. No, it's during the deflect itself, you can move to the side. Oh, that's cool. I'll save it, why not? It'll be more obvious against Demon of Envy, because there's certain attacks she has that are like quick 1-2s, but if I deflect step it in a certain direction, I avoid it and get a lot of free time. wasn't able to do it against Demon of Envy. Man, I am sucking right now. I'll try to showcase it against Takeda Shingen. It'll be more obvious there. You'll see in upcoming clips on YouTube over the coming days about how it works. What's my name in game? She's Pooper Mama. Stop it, what you doing? Hey. Can I show the build I'm using? Sure. Actually, to spare you some time, Canelos, or Canal, ASFDZ, I actually have a YouTube video I can just link. So I'll just paste it in chat and check that out. It goes over things in roughly 15 minutes. Some more details there. Check it out. Yep. Okay, so that did not feel clean. I might just be rusty today, and I can just call it a loss, all things considered. So Bergira, if you're still here, I try to showcase it against Takeda. So I'm just gonna do standard deflecting first. I'm not gonna do anything special. Assuming I can deflect. Okay, that's very standard deflecting. Deflect all those hits. Which is cool. Oops. Whiffed that pretty badly. And now I'm gonna try to deflect stuff if I can. Not the best job there. Yeah, I'm pretty burned out. Yeah. So He has his 1, 2, 3, 4, and then usually like a mix-up. So I can usually deflect step from hits 1 and 3 to avoid hits 2 and 4. And pull off attacks in between. Like that. I did it again too during the Dark Realm, so that was kind of neat. Whoa. Hey Next, good to see ya. Right, so Brigero, that's the type of stuff I've been pulling off, which is rather than me deflect everything, I'm choosing to deflect certain things so that I can weave in some offensive things here and there. Next, I started calling it something different. I'm calling it the deflect step now. You know, Brigero, I do take things seriously. I didn't realize it was a joke, and then I was committed, and then I just committed to the... I was committed to explaining it. I've been hardened by all the Nioh 3 dismissal, or people dismissing Nioh 3. I'm like, no man, I gotta show it. But okay. So unfortunately, yeah, that's why. I obviously know you, and you wouldn't. I've known you enough. You wouldn't do anything like that. I just had a knee-jerk response, so my bad. But yeah, man, I'll go back to the jokes since I made it serious. This game is a copy of Sekiro. Okay, that's all it is. I'll chat about it. I'm not able to play Neo 3 well today. I think honestly it's just because I didn't sleep well. Take it easy from here. So I've heard a lot of things dismissing Neo 3 at large. So you may notice, for example, on Twitch, in terms of there being like this regular fan base for Neo 3 that isn't really there. I don't necessarily know why that's the case 100%. I haven't like talked to everybody involved, but at least from the times I've tried to see who's streaming Neo 3, there isn't just that like consistent presence. But again, I don't really know because I'm not as big in the Neo community anymore. Like, I don't participate a lot in a lot of things, so I know that plays a factor. But if you check out, I think you'll get a better idea of things if you were to check out Reddit, for example. So, with Neo 3, the common things I've heard, and that just kind of circulated on the internet, are that, oh, Neo 3 is easier than Neo 2, and then it just becomes like this big discussion about it, and it gets a lot of attention. And then I know I've fallen into it by being like, okay, but it's not easy this way, this, and that, and people are like, well, that's because you know how to play the game, and you do this, and you do that, and I'm like, okay, well, sure. But I've had a challenging time with Neo 3, so my experience is different from others. I've heard one of the common things is ninja styles for casuals. I've seen that fairly frequently. Ninja style can be easy mode. Right, and so it comes to a point where it's just like, oh, like Neo 3 is inferior to Neo 2. There are people who dislike the change from yokai abilities to soul cores now just becoming jutsu. Like, I understand the change is not something people are the happiest with, but it can come to a point, at least on the internet, where it's just like a complete disregard for what does exist in Neo 3. Or, hey, I've heard arguments like, and these aren't, and just to be clear, this is the stuff that I've encountered. This is stuff I've encountered pretty frequently, or at least enough times to leave an impression on me throughout the entire time I've been playing Neo 3. So I'm just speaking of the stuff I've heard of and what I've seen. This is not necessarily representative of everything at large. I can't say, it's just my experience. So I've heard stuff like Neo 3 got ruined by jump. Open field makes Neo 3 terrible. It's a lot of, I've noticed a lot of almost rose-colored glasses for Neo 2. And then, I've heard of, and then Stone of Penance was released, and then there were complaints about Stone of Penance with the key and whatnot, and I'm like, dude, this is literally a difficult, like, it's just been like non-stop complaints, and I don't, like, it's enough to the point where I'm just like, bro, if people just want to complain, go ahead and complain. And I got sick of dealing with that on my channel, personally speaking. I'm just like, look, you got feedback, go give it to the appropriate people on the appropriate channels. Like, just coming here and venting about how Neo 3 is terrible is like, or how you find it terrible, like, to be honest, I'm enjoying the game, so it's kind of a rain on my parade. So I just like don't want to hear it. And so in my times with interacting with not only just trolls, because there's some trolls who just say like stupid shit, like, oh my god, Neo 3 isn't gonna release DLC, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Or there's this or there's that, or like some dumb claim, and then people like trying to get on my nerves. Like, in between that, I just like disengage from it altogether. But yeah, one of the more common complaints, and this isn't serious dismissal, it's just a complaint that people have, is, oh, I don't like the fact that I've got ninja style or samurai style, or I have samurai and ninja styles, and each of them has some separate weapons. You should have every style have every weapon. I'm like, alright, yeah, sure, that'd be cool. Yeah, that explains my reaction. Yeah, Brigero, I've dealt with it enough. I've had to ban a lot of people, actually, just because it's just... It reminds me of the times I've experienced with some of the crazier Ninja Gaiden fans. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to deal with this. I just want to play a game and have fun. Like, it's a simple fucking concept. And there isn't, like, any growth in these discussions that I'm having with some of these people. There isn't... Neo 3 is trash because not enough gakis. You're emotionally banned, okay, Oniryu? So, yeah, so, like... I've just dealt with so many complaints, and it's... Complaints in of themselves aren't necessarily a problem. It's just the unwillingness to even try to appreciate what's provided in Neo 3. It's like just an absolute refusal to engage with the game, like really. And then like trying to... And then not a real proper understanding of things. It's very clear. So it's, you know, people get stuck in their own perspectives. They're not really willing to budge. And I've like dealt with that enough on the internet. I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking deal with it. So right, when you're saying Deflect Simulator, I like took that seriously. And the only, like, I do one of two things, which is if someone's just going to be that irritating in my stream where they just, like, go against my wishes when I say, hey, like, dude, I'm just trying to have a fun time. If you're not enjoying yourself and you need a place to vent your feedback, like, please go to the appropriate channels. And then, but on my stream, like, I just kind of have fun with this game because I'm having fun and I want to share it with the people that are watching. Doesn't matter if it's one person watching, it doesn't matter if it's 100. I just want to enjoy my time when I stream. Otherwise, if it's just unenjoyable, I'm just, like, not gonna stream. Straight up. There'd be no point. Anyway, so... hope that explains some things. Before I leave, I got a question. I played Neo 3 at launch with the GTX 1660 Ti and had performance issues. I'll be upgrading to a Radeon RX 6700 XT, which apparently twice as faster. Can I have a smooth experience? I don't know graphics card that much. Truth be told, I'm not the person to ask about tech things. I have heard there are problems with PCs. I'm not sure if the issue comes down to GPU. It might be a CPU issue. So when it comes to whether your computer can run it, well, I'm not 100% certain. I would encourage you to, like, just ask some people about what rigs they have, what graphics cards they have to see how it runs, and I think you'll get more valuable feedback there. At the very least, what I can say is that if you've upgraded your graphics card, I would reasonably expect for you to have a smoother experience, for sure. How much smoother? I don't know. Yeah, your other specs were above recommended, so I assume the issue is GPU. Right, and I'm not qualified to, like, say, like, I don't have a PC, I didn't, like, tinker with stuff. I, too, was using I think I was using a GTX 1660 Super for Neo 2. I used a lot of video RAM, and I used a lot of my GPU and CPU. Yeah, it could just be game optimization. Yeah, I've heard issues on PC. Dang, I still didn't get an axe. Can I just get one? I just want one divine axe. Any divine axe will do. Okay, let me try demonic duels. Yeah, I think I'll probably call it earlier on my stream today. I'm kind of tired. I think they put some patches, but I think it's still not sufficient enough for people. Again, I don't really follow, so I don't know. there a skill expansion mod for Ninja Style on PC? Not that I'm aware of. I haven't heard of such a thing yet. It would be cool, yeah. I'd agree. I want you to fly. I want you to fly so I can juggle you, bro. Aww. Could have let him finish the move in the air? Yeah, I could have. You're right. Oh well. Dude, I've never seen this guy before. It's a brand new boss. How dare you say he looks familiar? He's a Neo Essential at this point, pretty much, man. Yeah, I've never heard of Onryo. He's a brand new boss. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, also, I have maximum elixirs now. That's how much I've been playing this game and not using elixirs. No, I know they're in the game in the reason. They're there to be put in the storehouse. How? Hey Ryu, how are you? Shit! Oh, I meant to dodge. I jumped instead. Alright, what do we got? I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. Forgot to ask on YouTube. What's going on? Oh. Is it Oni Ryu, but on Twitch? No. No Gakis. Okay, just that's all I'm gonna say. Forgettable, how come I always have arts proficiency full? Good question. It's because I deflect a lot. Seriously, no! I want my living artifact. Gimme, 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 gimme. Big damage. Alright, see you later, Big Arrow. Basically, I do lots of martial arts, I do lots of strong attacks, and I deflect. So I can keep up arts proficiency. It's not about build. Okay, I got my Mr. Blood Edge. No shit. Ah, deflected too late. Damn it. I don't want to do that over again. That's too much. I'm not in the mood today. Is this an axe or a hammer? I think that's a hammer. No, I got Epone's hammer. Elixirs would be nice there. Yeah, whatever. So what piqued my interest was you can use a skill to reposition yourself even if you're out of key, and its fast recovery aspect as Guardian Spirit skills get you out of winded state. Okay. Yeah, elixirs would have helped me there. I took the full hit. I needed to block sooner. I did not. Dude, what is this power for an axe? What the hell? No wonder it shreks. 300 extra attack? Okay. Well, alright. That is unbelievable. Cestus is on the other hand. Wow, look at that reduction. Switchglaive is lower. Axe is big damage. Spear is it's okay. Dual swords is much lower. And then sword is decent, so okay. God damn it, dude, that was painful. So it was a water wind one. From what I've seen, you can crouch right after a Guardian Spirit summon. You can still do any action afterwards. Oh, so you're basically crouch canceling. Okay. Cool. That is interesting. Not something I'll do. But still interesting nonetheless. Pinwheel shuriken damage? I'm good. Ninja is the best, really understanding great combat game? I think so. I think they did a great job. Nice. Key damage 12, cool. I'm a troop commander now. Can be very useful to prepare a backstab damage bonus since you can summon, then crouch, then dodge to get behind enemies that are winded. Yeah, that does sound very useful. Let's see how I fare again in this one.
方様が出るまでもない。この内藤首里がひねり潰す。
Alright, see you later next. Because on its own, like without crouching, the animation is way longer. Yeah, that's what I noticed. That's why I was trying that, but then I disabled it for that very reason. For me, this isn't like the more the merrier cancel stuff, because this skill is only useful in certain situations, like the one that's listed above. Yeah, it's obviously different. I feel you on that.
れぬか見事なり。
Hey, what's up, cool bandit?
鬼と呼ばれしまだ親方様の赤備えの山形に変えてくれるわ。
I probably won't. Yeah, I'm aware of crouch canceling in general, and I have tried volitional summoning because I wanted to use it, but it didn't work well for me. Cool, I guess. He's scaled so much lower in this mission than others. I also like to try this a few days ago, but yesterday I saw someone mentioning it can be used like that, and then again a lot of value for you. Yeah. Oh, thanks for sharing that. I don't think I'll use it. I just shy away from crouch cancels in any form anyway. So it is situational. It does seem pretty cool, of course, to use a guardian spirit and move around and stuff like that, but I'm already pretty content with what I got. But thanks. Appreciate it. Try this one more time. Yeah, I bet it's useful for that purpose. To just be able to see things.
我こそは武家の棟梁なり。その程度か。愚か者め。
You use it with Murakumo as he's very likely to cover your whole screen with summoning. It's really cool. Felt like the fight was actually 2v1. Nice, nice. Hey Danilo, good to see you again. Watching you dance with these bosses. That's some great gameplay. I wish I could play like that. So many questions I have. Do you have light armor? Yes, I play with light armor only. At least so far. Just whatever gets me to A agility. So light, 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 lights. I think this is the only medium, and then a bunch of light armor. I don't have an optimized build. No. No, not for endgame at all. My damage is weak. I did start to use some sets, but it's not that impactful. Not as impactful as you might think for damage anyway. Dude, I'm like, come on. Do I only need to clear main missions in Dream of the Wise? You don't even have to clear main missions. You just need to complete missions in general. Complete missions quickly. I'd recommend some of the easier main missions.
国松様の知性は変わらぬよ。無様なものを。
If you're coping without DLCs, maybe I'd like to try it sometime. That can be something I consider, but I doubt it. Alright, this will be the last one for the day.
将軍の座は私のものだ。本当に竹千代か。そうだな。やはり私の方が優れているのは。
Bye. Oh, that's kind of intense. I was worried I'd fail. I got some cool stuff in there. Anyways, I'm just glad I found a way to potentially get the backstab bonus even for winded enemies since they turn their face to you after a moment, I think. Nice! I mean, that's cool. Happy for you. Keeping, which combo did you like? Okay, can I get an axe? I got a pickaxe. Let's go. Mission complete. Alright, let's upgrade this. Oh my god, that's so powerful. I got a pickaxe. Wait, what is it? What are its locked stats? Strong attack key consumption? Sure. I'm just looking for an axe because I have a hammer and I want to see how much of a difference there will be if I go from axe to hammer. One's for more damage, one's for key damage, right? That's really about it. Because with a hammer, I just destroy key. Okay, I'm curious. What do I have? Do I have anything I could use on here? Simple but flashy. I believe you did the first part of Tornado, then Spear Flourish and Odachi Flash Attack. Oh yeah, that stuff's fun. Okay. Okay, I got Tornado Edge, so I'm gonna test this out real quick. With Axe, I find I don't really have to pay attention because I can go crazy with it, so... my hope is that by reducing the key damage with the Axe, I will have more fun. Okay. Okay, I need to just do... What do I need to do? I need to do one attack that will showcase the difference to me. Ooh, Rumbling Earth should work. Nope. Oh, I don't have Rumbling Earth. Bitch. Okay, Heaven and Earth. Do I have Rumbling Earth? Maybe I'll just unlock it real quick. Okay, try Spark. Okay. 2. Okay, 3 Tri-Sparks gets me to about half speed. Let's find out. How many... Alright, so 3 to get to about half key. No, that's with the hammer. Now what about the pickaxe? Do I find it hard to recover health in ninja style? It's a little harder, yes. Can't really tell. hammer definitely does. Ooh, it's a trade. Key damage or more damage? Yeah, it's definitely the trade. More damage or more key damage? Shit. Alright, see you later. Have fun with watching football. Sure. An axe wielding guardian spirit would be cool. Yeah, of course it would be. That'd be so cool. Hey, Soulpool. Yes, you're late. I'm just testing the difference between axe and demon. Yes, the hammer does more key damage. But I already destroy with axe, so I'm like, do I need more damage? That's the thing. I don't know, I'll have to figure this out sometime later. Because I don't need more damage. I don't think I need more damage with the hammer. So if that's the case, what I might do is I'm not sure. Yeah, because I have an now I got an axe and a hammer. Yeah, so hammer does more key damage, axe does more actual damage. It's a trade. I think it's like a 25% difference. I think. I still haven't thought of a good name for the character based on you. Do the names Ivan or Rohan sound good? They sound fine. Use whatever ones you want. Yeah, have fun with it. Let's see. Oh, blunt weapons increase key damage by 20%? Ooh. Hey, what's up, Sicko baby? I have so much break, it's ridiculous. It's an obscene amount. Is Axe the only weapon with this sort of gimmick? It's not, let's see. Axe, hammer. I think it's the only samurai weapon. It used to be fist. Fist could, and Neo 2 also had it. You could go fist or talons. But now that's been separated into cestices and talons. So there's that. So it's alright, so it's a trade. 20% more damage with the pickaxe versus like key damage with the hammer. Otherwise it's identical. And apparently it scales with what? Forget how strength factors into it. Apparently there's like there's something. Strength, yeah, more key damage, but that's every weapon, so it shouldn't be that much of a factor. Key damage dealt. Yeah, but how exactly does that work? Key damage dealt from strength is also multiplicative. Okay, let me... So what happens if I reset stats? Oh, okay, I see. So I'm doing 5% more key damage. I see, so some of these numbers are percentages. So key damage dealt is, okay. It's 100.3, so I do 0.3% more key damage. So I can get an extra 10% key damage if I go 99, so that's not that significant. Stamina will just increase my weight. Obviously give me some health to boot as well. Hearts will what? I'm guessing 294 is 294 per second. I just some key, okay. What's Constitution? It's just life. Skill. Arts proficiency power. I mean, I guess that's cool. I don't know how that scales though. Intellect will be, yeah, effect duration, some key recovery speed, okay. I mean, magic is magic power. I don't know though. Guess a problem for another day, huh? Alright, Soulpool, since you're late, I'll try to show you one thing. I'll try. What can I pull off? I blame the damage numbers. That's Soulpool, that's because you are special, alright? Close enough. screwed up a little bit. Oops, wrong button. Bye. Big boom. Whee! Alright, that's good for me today. Just for you, Swirlpool. I need more practice. Thank you, appreciate it. I need more practice with Switchglaive, Spear, and Odachi in terms of getting super fluid with them. I'm pretty comfortable with dual swords. I'm most comfortable with sword and cestices, that's for sure. Like, for sure. Alright, I think I can... Alright, I'll start recording. I think I've kind of determined which weapons I'm most comfortable with. In samurai style, I'm pretty sure it's sword and cestices. Pretty sure. Maybe axe I'm more comfortable with, but I think the ones that get me in the zone the most are these two. Other weapons are a little different, but these ones like prize being super versatile. Like, I'm good with every weapon, but if I had to say which ones I'm the best with, it's gonna be sword and cestices, for sure. Now, in ninja style, I think hatchets. I don't think I'm that good with ninja swords. Dual ninja swords, no. Kusarigama, kind of. I think hatchets and split stuff. For sure hatchets. Hatchets are just so damn fun though. Yeah, hatchets is one. Is it Kusarigama another one? I'm kind of good. I'm okay with Kusarigama. I think it's hatchets, split staff, Kusarigama. I think it's these three. And then I think it's these three I'm most comfortable with. I think my weakest... Switchglaive is probably my weakest. And then Odachi might be another weak one. I think Switchglaive, Odachi are my weakest. In ninja style, Talons, I think so. Probably Talons and Dual Ninja Swords, to be honest. It's probably those. Yeah, pretty sure. Oh, let's see if I picked up anything neat. A fan? I'm good. Oh yeah, I found a Shaman's Queen necklace with Shadow Self stock. I was quite surprised. How many can you hold? Is it just one or can you hold multiple? Oh, you can hold 3. Oh, that's not that impactful then. 3 to 4, I guess, is alright. I'm rather surprised that the accumulation rate for Pinwheel Shuriken and the... Oh, actually they're different. Okay, so Big Bomb does take a little longer. I'm surprised how often I could use it though. It's kind of nuts. Let's see, what has the lowest? Shadow Stitch? Yeah, Shadow Stitch. Great Scampus is also low. Blinding Shell? That's low? That's lower than the Big Bomb? I'm surprised. Pheasant Leap is low as well? Okay. Wow, Big Bomb shares the same accumulation rate as these, but it can only have one, so that changes it a little bit. These feathers are very impactful. Shadow Self doesn't feel very good currently. Really? Is it just because of the speed? Because I'm almost wondering if it's like you could use it in conjunction with Mist to get behind an enemy even faster. Like, strategically. Oh well, not something I'll use. I do use Cicada Shell. I do like that quite a bit. Bombs are just hilarious. I mean, I can just punch the enemy instead. Touche, touche. Alright, time for me to dip out. You got any fun 4th of July plans, Swolepool? We should be getting new ninjutsu as well in the DLC? I certainly hope so. 9.3 billion Amrita? Oh my god. Cass and I are gonna do something tonight, actually, for our plans. So, we do have like a heat warning in our area, but we're like there's a local like drone fireworks show, so we're probably gonna go check that out. That's for tonight, apparently. They're doing it tonight as opposed to actual 4th of July. Beyond that, we're gonna get some sparklers just to have our own quiet little 4th of July stuff. That's all. Nothing too big. Maybe go out to eat, probably get some food in advance, things like that, but otherwise just chill. Make sure to drink a lot of water. Oh my god, yeah. It is brutal outside. I can barely breathe with the humidity. Oh, and right on cue, Maggie wants to be fed. Of course she does. Maggie, I'll be right out there, alright, you cutie cats? Alright, well, I think I'm gonna dip out. So Swolepool, I hope that was some fun for you. Yeah, Kitty. I know. Maggie's so cute. She's so cute! And she knows how to pull at my heartstrings too. My friend is on a semester break, so I might play some Neo. Yeah, have fun with them. Go for it. Alright, well, I'm gonna dip out. Thank you all so much for watching, for giving just giving me your company. It's always nice. I'm not, just to be clear, I'm not like doing this streaming to like make money. It's nice that I get like, I think I get like 150 a month now, which is like really nothing. So I can like buy a game if I really want to. So that's always cool. But I just like hanging out with people and just doing fun stuff and playing games and chatting and whatnot. So it's always nice to have you guys just participate and be involved. So I'm very grateful for that. In any case, thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you guys some other time. And yeah, take care. Bye.